Hi hedgehogs. We're going to have a little look at how to raise and look after button quail. Hatching is when a baby bird comes out of its egg, we know that. And quail eggs take 16 to 18 days. Mine took 18 days, and which is about 2.5 weeks. The baby bird inside is called a chick, and we know that. And the temperature is 37.5 degrees Celsius in the incubator, so it's warmer than we are. Quails have a hotter body than human beings, so they need to be kept nice and warm. Humidity, which is water in the air, helps the baby chicks to break the eggshell because it's a really hard eggshell. I'll show you some. I've brought some in. Inside the egg, before the chick hatches, it grows, and the chick uses a special part of its beak called an egg tooth to crack the shell. That egg tooth goes away really quickly. This is called pipping, and we'll have a look at pipping in a minute. And the chick makes a tiny hole, and it can take hours for a chick to come out. It can be very quick. I saw one on Sunday that was out as soon as I managed to get a bit of a video of it so you can see it. It can take hours, and we can't help the chick hatch. We have to let it do it by itself. Once the chick is out of the egg, it's wet and tired, and it needs to rest in the incubator. So we don't take them out of the incubator until they've got fluffy. So we don't pick them up too soon. We have to let it get a bit stronger first, and we'll have a look at some of those chicks in the incubator in a second. So on here you can see some of these chicks look a bit baldy. That's where their feathers are still wet. So some of them are still a bit scraggly and wet, and some of them are nice and fluffy. And then we move them to the brooder, which is a warm, safe home for the baby chicks. And it needs a heat lamp or a heat plate. I use a foot warmer. I'll show you at the end. A lot of people use a heat lamp. I don't like to use that because it might burn, it might cause a fire. They need food and they need water. They need something non-slip so that they don't fall over. And they need to be able to keep warm. So they need to start off at 35 degrees Celsius. And then it gets a bit cooler each week until they can look after their own body temperature. So chicks eat a special food called chick crumb, and I've had to put mine in the blender because the baby quails are so tiny. So I got some chick crumb and it was too big for their tiny, tiny beaks. So I had to grind it up even further. So it has lots of protein in it, and they have to have clean water every day. And we have to wash the dishes as well because they poo everywhere. So water should be shallow so they don't fall in, and because they are not very good at balancing when they're so little. Need a puppy pad and some non-slip. Thank you, Ivy. And some non-slip grippy floor for them.
This is non-slip.
And then I'm going to have, this is a foot warmer, and inside it, so that there's space for the chicks to go in, I'm going to put this plastic tray so that they don't get squashed, but they can get as nice and warm. And now they've got their food and their water and their little nesty bed, and we're all plugged in. The only thing missing is the quail babies. We are. The quail babies. Cheep cheep. Hi. Hi. Hi guys. Oops. Hi chickadees. 12 little quail babies. Hi. These are some of my baby buttons. Hi, hedgehog class. These are some of Emma's baby button quails. And they can't come to class because they're too small. Aren't they adorable?